Hey guys, welcome back to GreyWolf TV. We are continuing with our episodes of Person of Interest on to episode 3 of season 3. So let's just get straight on with it and dive straight in.
So who's our Romeo?
His name is Ian Murphy. He's a successful investor in a variety of businesses, a coffee house, a nightclub. His parents both died when he was just a teenager, and then a kindly uncle left him nearly $100,000.
We gotta head back. I gotta be uptown at 20.
I'll go to his apartment, Finch, and see what I can find.
Okay, but it's my turn to row this thing.
So what shifty shit are you up to? Anything or nothing?
Finch? I may know why. Our guy just went from blue blood to hipster faster than you can say ironic facial hair. I followed him to some dive in the village. New image, new girl.
Wow.
It seems Mr. Murphy finds his dates online. He meets most of the women on smartphone applications.
He could be like a
Tinder and Angler. Members put up a profile.
Detailed files, tracking dozens of women.
Where's he getting the information?
From your typical stalker sites. He's got a missing persons flyer for a woman named Jennifer.
Maybe he is.
Does it look like I'm talking to anyone other than you, Doctor?
He thinks it's up here.
You realize that phone isn't connected to a wireless carrier.
Doesn't need to be.
God doesn't need AT&T.
I can help you, Robin. You suffer from delusions of grandeur.
No, she doesn't.
Something caused by your underlying condition. Require your imprisonment in this facility.
She has a plan.
Which is what?
I don't know yet.
Daughter of Bruce Wellington. Auction house owner.
This
Philanthropist, real estate magnate. Can't seem to find anything connecting her to our Mr. Murphy, except for the fact that they attended the same college. As for Mr. Murphy, he frequents a club called Blur. I ran the names from the files you discovered against women who use the Angler application.
That doesn't mean we can't set up a trap of our own.
What are you suggesting?
Till we can figure out if he's a killer or not. I say we stack the deck.
Want to give me the headlines?
Only that it will require evening attire.
Really?
Not bad.
I mean, she's super hot, but...
This is where the party.
Are you not caring?
I know better than to show up unprepared.
Wait for it.
You have banana? Yeah. I've been dying for one of these.
You can borrow it anytime.
You'll have to use your charm, Shaw.
Yeah.
What's your sidearm?
I hope that's not a problem.
What is that supposed to mean?
How you doing up there, Fusco?
Yeah, all clear. Although this place is a ripoff. Club soda cost me $5.
Lionel's upstairs, John's outside. Shaw's ready to shoot anybody who looks at her sideways.
Yep.
Let's go have fun.
Can I go for car? Don't worry, I left my sidearm at home.
I should know better than to give you a line. I do like the way you smile, though.
Another line.
Oh, not even a little bit.
This is our chance, Detective Carter. Please say yes.
Yes.
Now then, here we go. Speeding up.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Where'd he go?
I saw the guy disappear up the street.
I have had some luck tracing the money he received 9 years ago.
I thought it came from his uncle.
Maybe it didn't.
Actually came from a shell corporation out of Switzerland.
You pushed away a little bowl of almonds at the club. Your face said it was out of protection. So, severe nut allergy.
You'd make a good detective.
You know, it's funny. I was thinking the same thing about you.
I was a detective. Homicide. But I'm doing something different now.
That woman's got a guard of steel. You two have a thing or something? I mean, I clocked you and Zoe right off the bat, but...
I own pieces of a bunch of small companies.
How did you get started? Help from friends or family?
Kinda.
So, how long have you and Zoe been special friends?
Well, I haven't really counted the days, Shaw.
I'm a pragmatist, John. I go out, have a fun night, or
And
three.
then leave it.
And then, I move on, you
Yeah.
know? No muss, no fuss.
Prescription from Dr. Ronald Carmichael. Desflurane. 2 vials, please.
Well,
All right, guys. No need for violence, guys. Just, take what you want.
Fortunately for you, Ian, we're not here for your wallet.
Ready? Ready.
Yeah.
Be a hell of a lot better if you told me who you actually were, Joss.
Same goes.
Said a guy by the name of Kip Davis hired them. I made a few calls, found out this guy Davis, head of security for Bruce Wellington.
Well, that's certainly not a coincidence.
Not at
Thank
all.
you, Detective.
It's not stalking. It's research. Women like that I can anticipate their needs. They're used to guys doing the bare minimum. I want their info. They're giving it to me straight up. And yeah, I get a little overly efficient in my due diligence, but Dana and I, we met when she was still in college, and I was tending bar, trying to keep up with my student loans. Mr. Fortune 500 did not appreciate his daughter dating poor white Southie trash.
No, I bet
But
he didn't.
Dana got an abortion, and he gives me a check.
It says leave her alone.
He says that I have to get out of town or Wellington will ruin me. And I haven't had anything to do with her or her family since.
Until you
Then
went
why
to
is
her
he coming
funeral.
for you now?
Why would he be so upset with you after all this time?
I don't know, Joss. I swear.
I mean, he loves that thing.
And how did she die?
Shaw, take a look at this. Are you both seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
That kid's what, 8, 9?
I suppose we now know why Mr. Wellington wants Ian dead.
Yeah.
Dana didn't have an abortion after all.
What should Detective Carter tell Ian?
The truth?
She was 10 years older. I imagine she seemed like a more suitable parent at the time. Dana knew that a lie was the only thing that would get you to leave Boston. Finch is going to break into the kid's locker, take Alex's school-issued water bottle, and use it for the DNA test.
This is John Wiley, the collector she told you about.
Zoe says you're a man who can find things no one else can.
She flatters me, but it's also true.
Nice entrance.
Thanks. Where's the safe?
Old school. Excellent.
Oh, you better hurry up, Shaw.
That wasn't
Looks
on
like
your
Wellington
CV.
is about to take his grandson on a long trip outside the country.
So it's over. Even if we get a DNA sample, that won't stop Wellington from trying to kill me.
It will if we leverage the child's paternity.
This is the wrong move.
Where's Joseph?
Oh, he called in sick today. I'm Ian. So, buckle up.
Already did.
Mr. Reese, I believe Mr. Murphy just kidnapped his son.
You stole a child from his father.
Alex has a father.
No. Alex has an aunt and an uncle who raised him as their own.
I'm going to ask you one more time, Mr. Wellington.
My grandson will never know that piece of white trash is his father. Alex is an heir, not the help.
To have someone you love just vanish from your life, it's hard to understand, even when you're grown up.
How did you know her?
We were good friends.
She used to read me stories when I was little. When I got older, she let me read to her.
Hi, Alex. I'm Officer Carter, here to take you home. But first, I need to talk to my friend Ian for a minute.
Now these people, they want to just take him away from me again?
I'm not gonna let that happen, Ian. But we gotta do this right. A friend of mine knows people who know people that have dirt on doctors to the rich and famous.
Happy enough to celebrate over a drink?
Maybe after the dust settles.
Okay, Robin, the only way you can leave this facility is with my signature, which you're not going to get anytime soon.
There's a government operative who's coming to kill me, which means you and I have run out of time. You see, sadly, I need to be moving on.
You're going to escape. How do you plan on doing that?
First, the phone on your desk will ring. She'll be letting me know it's time.
And the guards, how will you manage them?
I won't have to. They'll be incapacitated from the desk fluorine in the ventilation system. She sees everything, but there's very little she can do about it herself. Well, she did help me a little with stealing the desk fluorine from the automatic dispensing system. Do you hear how quiet it is out there?
It's starting to dawn on him.
Must be almost time.
There goes the phone. It's brilliant. This is just classic. Yes, it's very quiet out here. What's with the black and white tiles? It looks like a frigging chessboard. And everyone's out sparkers. There's...
Oh my God.
Yep.
What have you done?
Just told you.
Don't worry. I didn't kill them. You probably should run. Pardon me.
Spot on. Okay, that was cocky. That was really cocky. Please kill this man.
Did you really think she would abandon me? Even this guy?
Let him live.
Guess you're the boss. I think I really am much better now.
That guy's like, what just happened? See you later, Harold.
Finch, what's wrong?
Mr. Reese.
We got a problem.
We have a problem.
This series is bloody good. Really, really good. Okay, so, right, the case. That guy was totally not what we thought it was, who he was. What I was trying to understand when they were first investigating just exactly what he was doing, and they went undercover to try and lure him as a date, what he gets from that. The way that he collates the information on these women, saying, you know, men do the bare minimum these days, and I date these women to let them see I'm not those men, that I'm somebody who can anticipate and have more of a personal connection with them. But he doesn't seem to do anything more than that. He's not even sleeping with these women. He's not, you know, he's not like a gigolo type who was just going through them one at a time. And then it all came out what this was truly about. And in the end, the one person he really loved, he got, what do we say here? Swindled? Cheated? Lied? Conned? Out of the one woman he was in love with. Lost her, and what he didn't know he'd even lost was his son, who happens to be an heir, which is why he lost everything in the first place. I was trying to work out at some point, was the girlfriend, the mother, did she instigate all of this because she heard he just took them, he was paid off to leave her alone and he was happy to do that, so she didn't mean anything to him? Or was it that she was truly terrified of her father and it all became more complicated? No. And then she ended up dead. So, now then, as regards Root, like I explained in commentary, the realisation on this shrink's face that the voice she hears, all this, he thinks it's all just, he's just dealing with another patient who can't come to terms with the sickness that they have and the illness, the mental illness that they have, not realising that everything she's saying is true. And now he's just found out in a very, very violent, shocking way. And Harold, because obviously he had to be distracted with what was going on, which is why he ended up missing this guy kidnapping his own kid, which was a stupid thing to do, because the court would never side with you had you continued down that slide, where they had to stop him at that point. So Harold has been unable to get there soon enough before this guy came to kill Root, and now Root's gone. So we're back to square one. What I will say in this episode is we got the entire team working together. I really like Shaw for more ways than one. We got all three of them, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think this is one of the only episodes where Reese only actually got to throw one punch once And that was it. He didn't even shoot anybody. He didn't even shoot at anybody or retaliate. That was it, because the whole team was involved. And it kind of, you know, we only got to see that guy when she showed she'd got the birth certificate and she was putting it into evidence, Carter. And then it moved away from them and then concentrated on Root. Obviously, of course, they've only got so much to tell the story in 40 minutes. So that's set up nicely for the next episode as to what's going on with Root now and where she's off to. I don't know what the machine's up to. She's decided it's a she. And that's where we're going to leave it. Him telling Reese, we have a very large problem. But he even told her not to kill that guy, because I think she was about to. Right, we will be back with episode 4 next. Is it episode 4? I don't even know now. I'll have to check. Yes, episode 4. We'll be back with episode 4 in a few days' time, guys. Until then, if you want to watch this in full length, as always, check the link in the description for the full length episode, which will be available over on Patreon. Edited versions, as always, will appear on YouTube and Odyssey. Link will be down here. And if you haven't already subscribed, why? You should. I would appreciate it if you do. And if you enjoyed the video, guys, please give the video a thumbs up and a like. And I will see you for the next episode very soon. Take care.